comedian look?
Yeah.
Yeah, sexy, actually.
It's my comedian look. So.
Oh, so very Bruce Wayne is going straight to the ball.
Yeah.
Straight to the ball. Would you leave here?
Oh, gosh. It's so busy right now.
Well, I knew you were going today, and I wasn't sure if...
Yeah, and I had to just PWG. It's a mess right now. It's a mess.
All right. Who's got time to defend the world title with all this going on?
I gotta do that too, George. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our mission of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle.
Yes.
You hear the claps. You know what time it is, George. How was your weekend?
Bullet, unbelievable. As always, I want to thank you so much. I know, Bullet, there is so much going on with Bullet Jake Manning. Not just the DVD, but that's just a small thing of what's going on.
I forgot that I had a DVD, to be quite honest.
Yeah, that's why I'm holding
I'm so busy right now, I forgot that I had that. So.
That's why I'm here to hold it up to remind him, and also you great fans that you can get it. And but Bullet, thank you so much. I know I know this will be shown a little bit later, but I know as soon as we finish here in just a little bit, you're headed right out the door. The Batmobile's running, and you'll be headed to the Comedy Zone.
Comedy Zone, and then I got an open mic at Jackalope Jack's, and that one's gonna be real good. I guess like Sean Patton will be there, and he has like a Comedy Central half hour, and he's going to the lowliest open mic in town because I think he's just passing through. There's a guy that was that's in Chicago that passed through. I think there's some sort of festival going on, so guys are making their way slowly to there. So it's a good time to be in Charlotte because we're a good midway point to everything.
I love that. That's very back in the day when the NWA World Champion would be going to Japan and they would stop over for
the Mavias.
Mavias. Yes. There, kind of around Hawaii, Honolulu, around that area, on the way to Japan. So very much, Bullet. So, but thank you so much, Bullet. Nice look in the jeans, Bullet, and the shirt. Just very good. Good reviews I've heard. Bullet. Some of our students have been going. Listening to you, and they've been having a great time. So, me personally, in my own comedian lifestyle, I appreciate you using one of the jokes that I was able to help you with.
I took the premise, I've run with it, I'll probably do it tonight. Let's see what happens.
And I just want you to know, I will never look at one of them signs the same way again. I just feel so honored. To me, I get depressed when I see a nice one now, okay? Because that kills the whole vibe. The rougher looking, outlawish looking, by your house sign, the better. But anyway, so much going on, Bull. Of course, a big weekend. I've also shared it with the students here tonight at training. Saturday night, a big day. A day, not just a night, a big day of professional wrestling at the Gastonia National Guard Armory. Of course, Queens of Combat will be that afternoon.
Yes, it'll be 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and then that evening will be PWX.
Wow. And again, I think I got this information right last week. The one ticket will get you in
for both.
So yes. What a great night.
And I would be remiss to not only also say that Queens Combat will also be going on Friday night in Gibsonville, North Carolina. Wow. So 2 opportunities to see Queens of Combat this weekend.
A lot going on. Of course, I mentioned it to our students. Of course, we are together, Sonny and Cher, on tour Sunday.
And Sunday, yes.
For Freight Train's big show there in Albemarle.
Yes.
At the Waddell Center.
Ida
Waddell Center, right?
Yes.
And of course, we'll have a lot of our students, Freight Train, a lot of his people. It's going to be a great time Sunday afternoon too. I think 6 o'clock bell time.
6 o'clock bell time. Doors open at 5. So
very good. So much going on. Of course, the following week, just so much wrestling going on. Big time wrestling will be back here in the Carolinas for a big run. Of course, Ric Flair, the Hardy Boys. It's just Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Big stuff going on here in professional wrestling. Of course, you got a lot of stuff going on also with the following weeks. I think, Bullet. If you can get through tonight. Comedian-ish, right?
Yeah.
So a big plug for Sinbad. Sinbad's coming to town.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I booked every single one of those days because I got all wrestling shows this weekend, so I'm missing out on Sinbad. The one guy who I wanted to see to come through.
I know.
You know, so far, but hopefully I get to see Big J. Ogerson or Ron Funches, who is coming to town.
And not just Sinbad, but there was someone. If I can relate you to a TV show or a movie, you're over with me. Now, you may never have made a dime, but I just love that connection. And there was someone. I can't think of it, but someone else is coming later on to the Comedy Zone. It's pretty.
Oh, and I'm missing Mike Lawrence, too. That's another guy I'm missing out on. Another guy I'd like to see. I'm missing out on him. I missed out on Bill Burr this past weekend. I might be able to catch Hannibal Buress next weekend, but I don't know for sure. I'm sure something will come up.
So this Dad Burr comedy career is making you miss out on some good comedians.
Well, yeah, exactly. This comedy career, this wrestling career, this job at highspots.com is making me miss everything that I'd ever want to see or do that might bring a smile to my face. So.
Bullet, a lot going on. We just want to thank everybody here, folks. Just so much going on here at highspots.com. I will, of course, we'll be together. You got a big title match Saturday night, correct?
Yeah, against Joey Ryan, yes.
Yes, very, very good. Now, have y'all worked before, Bullet?
Yes, we have. We worked in Tremont and stuff like that, so we'll be doing Battle again this Saturday, so it'll be interesting to see. His career has grown exponentially. Mine stayed about the same. So we'll see how it goes, you know?
So much going on, folks. We want to thank everybody for your support. Just come on out and see us. Of course, I had a lot of people email, text this week about the wrestling school. A lot of them want to ask me questions, and I go back, not to be a smart A, but I go back to, there's really, you either want to do it or you don't. Now, you can take our time and we can answer questions, general questions or whatever, but it ain't like the more questions we answer, it's going to make it any easier. Bullet. You see what I'm saying? And trying to explain that to some people, it just drives me nuts. You just, your mind's got to be made up. Now, we
you got to come in and watch one night anyway.
That's right.
So you might as well just come in and watch, and then you can figure it all out.
And that will answer, that's a good point. That will answer all your questions just by coming by and watching. So either you want to do it or you don't after that. So anyway, a lot of stuff going on, Bullet. Idiot of the week, if you don't mind.
Please.
So much going on, Bullet. Of course, everybody knows it's kind of a tie this week, real quick. My beloved Cowboys' first home game. Bullet, they teach you this since.
George, I saw it and I was
Bullet.
Sick for you.
How in the world? It's going to be a work. We're going to find out one day that it's all a work. Dallas is playing at home. Everybody's happy, in a good mood. They've been down. The time's running out. They're down by one lousy point. Dallas, not because they're my team, but they have the greatest field goal kicker of all time, the greatest percentage in the world. He's on the sidelines practicing. It is movie of the week.
It's right at his range.
It's right at his range.
It's at the far end.
Yes.
But you know what? If you're going to do anything, at least get it in his hand.
That's exactly
right. If he missed it, he misses it.
That's
it's still almost out of range.
I'm going to start crying here. I could hear Lee Greenwood fixing to start singing. I could hear John Wayne saddling the horses. The Cowboys are already celebrating. All they have to do is just manage the clock. And, of course, they had a young wide receiver who they throwed the ball to at a bounds. This is the point. At the sidelines. And what did the young brother do? He did not go. Bullet, they teach you this since I was delivering newspapers when I was 30, okay? You run out of bounds. Yeah. Anytime you're in trouble, run out of bounds.
Brother, it's not even that. Like, time's running out, and you know that, and people, and in the huddle, you're obviously, if you're close, and the reason why they had you run that route close to the sidelines is so you can get out of bounds.
That's exactly right.
He tried to be a hero,
he sure
which
did.
I appreciate that guts, but like
guts lost the game.
Exactly. And the thing is, Detroit, who the game just after that ran into the same problems. Wide receivers were still running upfield, and Matthew Stafford was like, "Just get out of bounds." Obviously, he was watching what happened to Dallas. He's like, "Just get out of bounds." So we could get the field goal kicker, and they end up winning the game.
Oh, God. Well, listen, our receiver, it took less effort to step out of bounds, which, like you said, with that play being run, than it did to run upfield. And, of course, my day was ruined. They tackled him. The clock ran out. Nobody could save the day. We couldn't spike it. So Dallas lost the game. And everybody's, I know feedback's saying, well, they should have scored earlier on. It don't matter. It came down to that one play. We had a chance, Bullet, but the goofy field goal kicker, I'm sorry, I apologize, field goal kicker, you didn't do anything wrong, but the wide receiver made a wrong choice. So, because he's my Cowboys, I will throw him in the idiot bag of the week, and he will stay in there, Bullet. Something I want to leave our fans with real quick. I see early on Jake Manning's joke in this somewhere, but this just made me think today, Bullet. I go in to mail a post office letter, a very important government letter, government building, and Bullet, there is 40 people in line. I know there's a joke here somewhere. There's only one person working in this post office. I promise. They even admitted that we've only got one person. Okay, I waited 32 minutes, mailed my package. Bullet, I stepped literally a block next door to my favorite Bojangles. There is 18. I counted them. There is 18 employees. Now, I know there's a joke somewhere, okay? There's one person in this government building, but there's 18 employees, plus the guy outside sweeping up trash. So 19 crew members at the Bojangles. Something's wrong, okay? That ain't really any of the bag week stuff, but it's one of those make you stop at a light and think minutes.
Well,
okay?
Hey, let's be honest. If the post office served just as good a business as Bojangles, they would have enough money for that payroll.
That's very true.
I'm just saying.
Very true. Anyway, a lot of stuff going on, but what you don't need 18 people to serve. You only need 1 or 2, which is me and Bullet, because he's better on the Twitter system than I am, is you can get...
The second greatest book of all time, which is available at highspots.com. If you want to know more about what me and George are doing this weekend, especially at PWX and Queens of Combat, make sure you follow me on Twitter at ManScoutManning or on Instagram at ManScoutManning. This has been another edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle.
Good show. Thank you, my friend. Good job, boy. Man, I'm going to say you got to change coats and go, but brother, it ain't...
I do.
Good luck tonight, Bullet.
Thank you.